God's divine authority and covenant, the foundation of moral and spiritual life. God as the supreme lawgiver. Divine authority refers to the belief that God is the ultimate source of moral and ethical law. This authority is rooted in the idea that God, as the creator of the universe, has the right to define what is right and wrong. Unchanging standards. Unlike human laws, which can evolve over time and vary between cultures, divine commandments are seen as eternal and absolute, reflecting the unchanging nature of God. Moral accountability. Believers view divine commandments as binding because they originate from a higher authority. Obedience is not just a matter of personal choice, but a response to God's sovereign will. Definition. A covenant is a solemn agreement or promise between two parties. In religious terms, it is a binding relationship between God and his people. The Sinai Covenant. In the context of the Ten Commandments, the covenant was established between God and the Israelites at Mount Sinai. This agreement signified God's promise to be their God and their commitment to follow his laws. God's part. Protection, provision, and guidance for his people. Human part. Obedience to God's commandments and faithfulness to him. Covenant as relationship. Unlike a mere legal contract, a divine covenant emphasizes a personal and loving relationship between God and humanity. It reflects God's desire to guide, protect, and bless his people. Submission to God. Recognizing divine authority means submitting to God's will, trusting that his commandments are for humanity's ultimate good. Reverence and worship. Acknowledging God's authority inspires awe, reverence, and worship. The commandments begin with the affirmation of God's identity as the one true God. For example, I am the Lord your God. Foundation of faith. Belief in divine authority strengthens faith, as it reassures believers that their lives are guided by a higher power with perfect wisdom and justice. In Judaism, the covenant is central to Jewish identity. It is seen as a unique relationship with God, marked by mutual obligations and blessings. In Christianity, the idea of covenant extends to the new covenant established through Jesus Christ. Christians believe this fulfills and transcends the old covenant, emphasizing grace and salvation through faith. In Islam, while the term covenant is not as central, the Quran speaks of agreements and obligations between God and humanity, emphasizing submission, Islam, as a form of covenantal faith. Mutual commitment. The divine human covenant serves as a model for human relationships, highlighting principles of mutual respect, trust, and fidelity. Community and unity. Covenants are not just individual commitments, but collective ones, uniting a community under shared values and purpose. Purpose and identity. The covenant reminds individuals of their purpose and identity as part of a divine plan. Moral compass. Divine commandments provide a clear moral framework guiding decisions and actions. Hope and assurance. The covenant assures believers of God's presence, faithfulness, and ultimate justice, even in challenging times. In essence, the concepts of divine authority and covenant highlight the deep connection between God and humanity. They affirm that life's ultimate meaning lies in aligning with God's will and living in faithful relationship with him. Thanks for watching. Hit the like, share, subscribe, and follow on Instagram.